What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Todd Snyder collaboration with New Balance on the 5740 in the Stony Beach colorway. Today's video is sponsored by Heffelux. Heffelux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell eTPU insoles, which essentially is the same material used for Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which is linked down below. You'll see they sell 4 different insole options, so really depending on the type of insole density and cushioning setup you're looking for, whether that's for a pair of boots or just for your sneakers, there's going to be something for everybody. I've been a paying customer of Heffelux for years now, and I honestly stand by their products. They truly are very comfortable and they add a ton of comfort to my shoes. So if you guys want to save 15% off your entire purchase, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout. This marks the latest collaboration between menswear brand Todd Snyder with New Balance. They've collaborated many times before in the past, but this is their first collaboration on this 5740 silhouette. So this pair released on November 4th for $160 US, which is the equivalent to roughly 200 Canadian. The style code for this shoe is M5740TSN, and the colors and materials of the shoe are supposed to be reminiscent of a coastal beach town. So the 5740 silhouette, for those that aren't familiar with this model, it's basically a modern reinterpretation of the classic New Balance 574. And while this pair is made in China, so it's not a made in US or made in UK New Balance, honestly, I couldn't tell. The materials are absolutely amazing. And I gotta say, this pair might be one of the most slept on New Balance collaborations this year. So diving into the details of this shoe, the upper of the sneaker is constructed out of a combination of vegetable tan and ivory colored leather, along with 3 different types of suede. So on the toe box, this is covered in this off-white or cream colored suede, which has this perforated finish to it. On the edges of the toe box, you can see a little bit of that vegetable or vachetta tan leather. And then surrounding the front toe cap, we have this light gray colored long-haired suede, which has a very nice and soft feel to it. Covering the eyelets of the shoe in zigzag fashion, we have more of that vegetable tan leather. And then right below this, we have this oversized New Balance end logo, which is constructed out of an ivory colored perforated leather with a secondary vegetable tan leather underneath. Right next to this, we have this flat cream or ivory colored suede, which is followed by another hit of vachetta tan, and then this perforated suede, which we saw earlier on the toe box. And then wrapping around the back heel, we have this light gray colored hairy suede, and it's sandwiched between this vachetta tan leather on the bottom and on top. And then on the top heel, we have 57 embroidered on the left foot and 40 embroidered on the right foot. For the laces, so these come with these cream colored laces, which has this nice thick high quality feel to it. Underneath this, we have a suede tongue with accents of leather running down the center, and at the very top we have this leather tag with the New Balance logo debossed in the center, along with New Balance's slogan, The Intelligent Choice, debossed on the back, along with 5740. Moving on to the insoles, so these come with their standard foam lined insole, however the top of the insole is leather lined. And pressed on the heel, we have both New Balance and Todd Snyder branding. So the upper of the 5740 sits atop a very chunky foam midsole. The bottom of the midsole, which is where your foot actually steps on, this is painted in this dark cream colored finish, and then the midsole wraps up and onto the sides of the shoe, and this is done in more of a traditional cream finish. Turning the shoe over to the bottom, the outsole here is constructed out of this clay colored rubber. We have this very chunky traction pattern along with the New Balance logo on the bottom heel. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Todd Snyder New Balances. And for those wondering how these fit, so the 5740 I feel fits a little bit big, so I go a half size down from my actual measured foot size. So for New Balance shoes, I wear between a 9.5 and a 10, and my feet measures as an actual size 10, slightly on the wider side. So I got these in a 9.5, and to give you guys a point of reference, I also wear a 9.5 in other New Balance silhouettes like the 992, the 990 V3, V4, V5, the 993, and the 998. And in comparison, I stick true to size or size 10 in the 997, the 990 V2 because of its narrow toe box, the 1500, and the 1530. Moving on to comfort, so this shoe is decent for an everyday casual use shoe, but there's nothing really special about the technology. I'm not sure exactly what type of foam this is, but there is some level of responsiveness and softness under your foot, but it's nothing that I would say is exceptionally comfortable and it's nothing mind-blowing. However, again, just for casual use, these will feel perfectly fine, except they are a little bit more on the heavier side. Finally, in terms of the overall quality of materials and craftsmanship on this pair, so again, this is a made in China New Balance, but honestly, the materials really wowed me. I thought that both the suedes and the leathers they use were top notch, and it felt like a super premium product. But to be real with you guys, I think even though New Balance made in Asia shoes often have a bad rap, I think a lot of the shoes we've been getting, especially this year, have been great quality. And similarly, from a craftsmanship standpoint, I didn't notice any flaws with my pair. I thought this was a very well put together shoe from New Balance. So with all that out of the way now, let's lace up these Todd Snyder New Balance 5740s, and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. All in all, I think this is another great collaboration between Todd Snyder and New Balance. I love this colorway. I think it's the perfect fall shoe, and it really comes down to whether or not you're feeling this 5740 silhouette. To me, I don't mind it at all. I've added a couple pairs of the 5740 to my collection, and while I wouldn't say it's my favorite silhouette by New Balance, honestly, it's not bad, especially on feet. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Todd Snyder New Balance 5740 in this Stony Beach colorway. What are your thoughts on the overall shoe, and what are your thoughts on this colorway specifically? I know some of you guys don't love the 5740, and some of you don't mess with made in Asia New Balances, but let me tell you guys, the quality is really good, and if you guys pick these up, I don't think you'll be disappointed. So if you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esgo8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.